Hey everyone, it's Tyler Beast on Wood Spooning here, and we are back for another new season of the NBA on 2K Sports. This time, we are about to reach new heights of Season 9 of the NBA2k25. New teams, new beginnings. Ready for anything. It's next on 2K Sports. Let the games begin! That's right, folks. Welcome to a new season of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is what the game has always been. It's one of our biggest of the matchup. It's all we have ever seen. Last postseason, as a real game, we've seen that this is the ultimate of the tape. 18 bannerships. That goes out to the Boston Celtics with winning the title over on Dallas Mavericks. With a great game in between to give it off to Jaylen Brown, your finals MVP for the defending champion of 2023-24. And for 2K Sports, the last time we had was the Miami Heat winning it all over the Dallas Mavericks with our biggest of the night. And now we're about to be seeing what is going to happen with this year's game of 2024-25 year season. Who do you think will head into the finals? Find out later soon after regulation is complete. But now, let's enjoy our regular season as we start the Miami Heat, defending champion of 2K Sports, taking on against the New York Knicks. Now, here's some takes over here for you there, Wood Spoony. I know there's one way that we're going to find out, so you have your guess and find out which one you're taking for. I'm not even really quite sure how this is going to happen, but this might be what they're changing is. So there's going to be a lot of great chances afterwards to do for some more about a taking effort. I'm thinking there is one way that we can definitely see what's going on. I think this is going to be an intense matchup out there. We don't know what's going to be, so it seemed like that. What's the different change-up to be? It's going to be what they are looking for. The Eastern Conference matchup between the East against the Southeast. Could be one way or could be another way. I mean, just have to leave it out. What I'm going to say now is I'm going to go with New York Knicks to have that win. What is my take actually for the stake? I don't know. I mean, what is you going to be? Well, there's going to be a great way. I think the Knicks are going to make the win to start things over to do some more opportunity range. So it's going to be a great start to have it over here. Well, we're looking to see what goes in. So I'm hoping there is some great matchups to be here. And as of right now, we're starting things over as we have the first commentaries to start off with the 2K Sports crew. As Brian Anderson is along with the 2K Sports of the crew, and Ali LaForce is on the sideline for tonight's game. And for the matchups, as we start off for the New York Knicks, the head coach for the Knicks is Tom Thibodeau. He's been with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and your player that has been traded from the Timberwolves to the New York team, Karl Anthony Towns. And on the other side, we have his Miami Heat. We have his Terry Rozier III. He's along with Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jokic, and Bam Adebayo. These are your starting lineups for Miami Heat as the head coach is Eric Spoelstra. And now it's time for some game. Let's do it. Enjoy the game, folks, and we'll be back with you soon here for the post-game show after this. Let's do it. First game starts now. Knicks, Heat, ready for anything. Let's do it. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of its own fans, and the Heat definitely look motivated as they came into the building. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Ali LaForce, our reporter tonight. And now the opening lineup for New York. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at small forward. And for Miami, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jokic and Bam play together inside. And it's Rozier in at the 1. And for the the coaches. Brent, what do you think is most important this time of year?
Well, I think just the messaging from the coaches and how they're going to continue to go back to coming out of training camp, the mantra of the season. Great staffs never let go of what it is they taught in the first 2 or 3 days of training camp. They've had enough time to understand their roster, and they want to make sure that the guys adhere to the basic messages. So repeating that early and often, it's always important for teams to go a long way.
Now here's Bridges. Brunson finds Anunoby. The shot, no good. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. Here's Butler. Fires from deep. And it's Rozier.
Terry Rozier the third.
Brunson passes to Towns. Left side Hart. Back to Towns. That one.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And
Bam! Adebayo!
So many things happen because he's so athletic.
pass to Towns. Bridges passes to Hart. With a 9-footer. Nice start.
Miguel Bridges.
With his first shot.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
And Miguel Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering the shooter. Good lateral.
Shit!
Wingspan.
Me!
To get around.
Butler!
Might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Brunson. Miami making their last shot. Bridges, right side. Up top, Anunoby. Five on the clock. Outside Brunson. Offensive rebound. Hart. Uneasy.
Josh Hart.
Layup.
Sometimes plays take extra effort. Usually it's Josh Hart who will be the one to make it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Bam! Adebayo!
Guard Jalen Brunson.
Terry Rozier the third.
You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is a really great and confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We want to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Towns. And Rozier pulls it down.
Well, that mid-range game usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Driving inside. And so he draws
New York foul.
to the line to shoot a
And Brunson. His first personal foul.
Picks one up.
First team foul.
The Heat are as professionally run as any franchise.
For the Heat. Number 2.
Numbers.
Terry Rozier the third.
Minimize turnovers. They don't commit cheap fouls. And they
2
make their
shots.
free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
The first free throw is good. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
A team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you for the report. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They pressed all the
OG,
buttons.
Anunoby.
Yeah, it's good.
Assist, bro.
Focus from
Josh Hart.
Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jovic. Anunoby covering. Jovic's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Hart passes to to Rozier. And that
Terry Rozier
he's sticking it to
from Jimmy Butler.
stolen by Hero. Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. And Hart with a basket.
Josh Hart.
Assist from Towns.
Assist from Carl Anthony Towns. Timeout. Miami Heat.
Time call here. Miami decides to talk it over. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. I'm trying to put that one behind them.
The way they played in that fourth quarter, it made you believe they were going to come back and take it. Just couldn't close it out there at the end.
Yeah, something about that, how this happened. I know, and you're saying what the New York Knicks have done. Carl Anthony Towns has been finishing with his Timberwolves of the year, and now he is joining the New York Knicks. It's on the other side of it to just show how it's done. And playing for most of the seasons here with the Minnesota team, it's just a hard way that they do. Yeah, it's kind of an impressive way to just have it all coming down the range. It's just how hard it gets. I mean, they really are expecting to play it for better use of their skills. And I know it's kind of a hard way to get they can try to do is like get through it. Not even a harder way they can try to like let them keep going, because that's a hard one that they're gonna do. I'm hoping there's another way here for Jalen Brunson to give it over, so we're probably seeing what's going on. So there's gonna be a tight there if they wanted to get there. All right, thank you so much, you Wood Spoonie. Let's send you back upstairs to Brian. Brian?
Substitution here for Miami. Love is checked in for Adebayo. Hawkins comes in for Jovic. Highsmith, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Robinson in for Hero. Now here's Rozier. Boy, he just disappeared.
Terry Rozier the bird!
So, Rozier with a merciless dribble move.
Payne, pass to McBride. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yeah, the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brett, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter. He's added to his game.
He's still going to be a shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number.
2 minutes! Dos! Minto!
Chicago.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Sims can't get it to go. Heat leading by 5. Pass to Rozier. 1:36 left to play in the first. 5 to shoot. From 12 feet. Blocked.
A fantastic defender, Anunoby, is skilled at positioning himself perfectly.
Miles Big Rock.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spike. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Rozier against Payne. Rozier, pass to Robinson. Now Jaquez. Four on the clock. Here's Rozier. The Heat rebound. Pass to Love. And he gets it to
Kevin
hitting off the
Love
That's a huge part of Love's game right now.
from Duncan Robinson.
He has great confidence in that shot.
outside Hart. Back to Payne. Hart with it. Anunoby for 3. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got 5 points.
3 ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jaquez with it. Hard covering. Jaquez no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Back to Anunoby. Shoots over Jaquez. Oh, it worked out in
That's the end of the first quarter. Miami Heat
effort for Terry Rozier.
17.
A lot of
New York Knicks
Looking for
15.
opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And New York has possession, trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Jalen
You
Brunson
can play good
for
on-ball
3.
defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges. Over Butler. That's good for
Miguel
Bridges.
Bridges.
Assist by Brunson.
Assist.
And the
Jalen
Knicks lead by
Brunson.
3. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years. I know what different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Again!
OG Anunoby.
Good for 2 more.
Anunoby staying flexible on offense and taking what he finds in the mid.
Robinson passes to Butler. Now here's Hero. Brunson defending. Looking to win the run. And the
Tyler Hero.
Can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
back to Brunson. Pass to McBride. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat. Hero with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Hero, no good. Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Outside McBride. Brunson against Hero.
Jalen Brunson. He fouled Tyler Hero. His first personal foul.
Finish from
First
Jalen
team foul.
Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
And let's
Leader
quickly
of the
check out the
Knicks,
scoring
Jalen
breakdowns here
Brunson.
for the Knicks.
They've done
1.
a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space for him.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Playoff Jimmy is a real thing.
Knicks
whether
foul.
it's admitted or not. Now, well into his 30s, is it fair to start wondering
First
how
personal
many
foul.
seasons Jimmy
First
Butler
second
has
team
left?
foul.
Well, it's a fair question, BA.
It's alive, but Jimmy Butler.
It's just so
2.
different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now and misses. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Second free throw, no good.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Left side McBride. That one's good.
Miles
And it's
McBride.
Towns with the assist. McBride's got his second bucket of the night.
I just love the ball.
Hero, the pass to Robinson. Back to Hero. The three is up. Again, the Heat misses.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Jalen
That's
Brunson.
good.
He drops yet another
Assist
dive.
from
Just
OG
facilitating his
Anunoby.
offense like a maestro.
Heat trail by 10. Hero, right side. Over Brunson. Again, the Heat misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
OG Anunoby.
That's three
The assist
buckets in a
from
row off the
Miles McBride.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Timeout Heat.
Here, Miami decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So far, the Knicks are already like exploding right now in the first half of the game. It seemed like it's not always a great way to have that one showing off, and there was another way to get this one in. The better technique is, let's see if there is an improvisation to keep this play alive. Coming up will be the halftime show, as we will have us playing the Jet Smith along with Ernie Johnson and Shaq O'Neal for the first half, the rise and fall for the opening night of the Miami Heat, as they're trying to like battle things out here again and see what they could have done if there is another way that they could try to do for it. Well, there's a better way to have a better message out, and we'll sure enough to see what's going to happen, because we already know what's going to change things up. So with that being said right now, halftime is up next after the first half. We'll see you all later in just a bit.
Miami. Love is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. And it's Rozier in for Hero. Butler can't get it to go. And here's New York now. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. To the inside. It's stolen by Love. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh,
Jimmy Butler!
Playing with that head.
Knicks leading by 10. Payne with it. At his last outing, he had 11 points.
2 minutes! Counts! Momento!
Shoots over Jaquez. The shot by Towns, no good.
Don't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. Cost you another play.
The Knicks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. All right, Brett, let me ask you a
Blocking foul
very
underneath.
question.
Jimmy Butler. He scores first full foul. Second team foul.
Toughness and competitiveness.
Get him back up in the game. Haywood Highsmith.
You better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Here's Sims. Yet to see a basket. Gets his second attempt.
Jeremy Swift.
Now he's 1 for 2.
Assistant goes to Nicole Bridges.
Rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 9. Outside Robinson. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Rozier. Second chance shot. The shot by Payne, no good. Heat trail by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Kevin Love.
From Kevin Love, when he's deep inside like that, he's a
From Terry Rozier III.
shots home with a soft touch.
Rozier against Payne. Pass to Hart. Now Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And so
That's the end of the first half. New York Knicks 33 and Miami Heat 23.
They're taking great shots. Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we play better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, but we haven't played defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead during the half. Hey, Big Fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
They didn't shoot the ball very well. That's because they didn't have any control on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw some plays to get a good offensive.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Just tuning in. Thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Knicks leading by 10. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Josh Hart, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Hart, that was
Josh
good.
Hart.
And it's Towns with the assist.
Assist by
Hart's got 6.
Karl Anthony
Gritty play by a
Towns.
gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league right now.
Yeah, maybe in league history.
Knicks foul.
He's an elite
Karl Anthony Towns. His first personal foul. First team foul.
You know, he's 6'9".
There we go. Number 13, Bam Adebayo.
Standing in front of
2.
the would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Free throws good, Adebayo. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable player.
Out of bounds. Meatball.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Heat trail by 10. Rozier from outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bridges.
Miguel Bridges. Assist for
Stuff there.
Karl
Bridges
Anthony
doing it.
Towns.
Well, the Heat shooting just 34% so far in this one. Rozier, pass to Hero. For Hart. Hero, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just gotta get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Anunoby. 12-point lead. They're
He's
biggest of the
fouled.
game. We talked
Bam on the
about
back.
really
His first personal foul.
OG Anunoby.
First team foul.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare.
Remember, Knicks. OG Anunoby.
He's physical enough to deal with wings, he likes to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
He misses the free throw. And grabbed the Heat last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
He played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Good on the second one. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship.
Rozier Bird.
You can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Ryan, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Now here's Rozier. He's got 11. From 12 feet. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Yes.
OG
Nice assist
Anunoby.
from Brunson.
Assist.
Anunoby's got 12 points.
Jalen
Not
Brunson.
wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Rozier, pass to Hero. Shoots over Hart. So,
Knicks foul.
throws. He was fouled in the
OG Anunoby. His first personal foul. Second team foul.
7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for the Heat. Nikola Jovic. 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. McBride, he's checked in for Bridges.
Checking in for New York. Number 2. Miles McBride.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. To the paint.
Jalen Brunson.
And force feeding the ball inside. There's no reason to go away from what's working.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. They get it again. Butler passes to Adebayo. Good.
Adebayo!
3 assists in the game.
From Jimmy Butler.
We don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Now here's McBride. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Hart passes to McBride. Back to Hart. Out to the right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc.
Jalen Brunson
He's 5 for
for
9 in the
3.
game.
D has been just completely
He called timeout.
turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Miami calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The NBA on 2K Sports is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. Movement that inspires. American Express. Don't live life without it. And by Starry Lines. So far we have a little bit of condensed matchup in between here for the Eastern Conference matches, in between from New York and Miami. But New York, Karl Anthony Towns has been knocking things over, blocking things again. We're sure enough to see you keep it going out there. What do you think? Well, I think there might be yes. We'll have a little bit more after that. Back to Brian.
And the Heat with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. And it's Robinson in for Rozier. Sims, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. Now here's Butler. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Inside, here's Love. And
Kevin Love!
third basket of the night.
Maybe some underrated parts of
Tyler
the
Hero.
strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Here's McBride. Hart passes to McBride. Outside Payne. Here's Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, he took a hard
foul.
foul on the shot.
Tyler Hero.
Head to the line.
A second personal foul.
Tyler Hero.
Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive
Cameron
approach we've
Payne.
seen so far for the Knicks?
2.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
No good on that one. Highsmith, he's checked in for Butler.
Checking back in for Miami Heat. Haywood Highsmith.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but
Tyler Hero. 3.
I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Now here's Payne. Right now averaging 6 a game.
Pinto!
Shot clock at 5. Back to Hart. Lets it fly. Jump shot.
Josh Hart.
Hart's got 4 points this quarter. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Hero against Payne. And
Gavin Lowe!
Hero's got his third.
Tyler Hero.
Payne against Hero. Payne pass to Anunoby. No good on the shot. Some solid D from Jaquez. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Tries again. Oh, and there's
Knicks
the whistle on the shot.
Jeremy Smith. His first personal foul. 13th foul.
Hawkins, but
Shooting for
a little bit better
Jamie Hawkins Jr.
more skill as
Two.
well. This guy really knows how to play.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jaquez. Brent, it didn't take long
Checking
for
in
Jaquez
for New
Jr.
York.
to establish
Back on the
himself
court,
as one of
number
the
32.
steals of this draft
Carl
class.
Anthony
The
Towns.
interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Hawkins did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
And Jaquez drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Payne against Hero. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to McBride. Good work defensively by Robinson. He trailed by 8. To the inside. Love finds Robinson. And here's Jaquez. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by McBride.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Jaquez. Back to Payne. It's Hart on the wing. Fires the 3. Drills it.
Josh Hart with
Got
3.
11 points. And so
Cameron Payne with the assists.
they lead by
That's the end of the third quarter.
Comes to a close.
New York Knicks 51.
Paid off.
Miami Heat
Shutting down
40.
closing offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
One more quarter left to go for the opening night. It's a little bit of a drop down, but we'll find out what happens if the Heat gets it back. You're watching the NBA 2K Sports for 2K25. We'll be back after this.
And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
All move. All move. No hold. No hold.
Moving the ball is so important to Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
Well, there may not be a lot of crowd.
Bam! Adebayo!
On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Rozier in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Bridges. Basket is
Miguel
good.
Bridges.
Assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist of the night.
The number play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Now here's Rozier to the paint. Here's Butler.
Jimmy Butler!
Around. 5 of their last 6
Terry Rozier the third.
New York leading by 9. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Down low. Adebayo with a steal. Butler finds Robinson. Rozier can't get it to go.
And this lead by attacking the boards.
Hart with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Towns. Over Adebayo. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brunson. And
Jalen Brunson.
For 10 of the contest.
Assists.
And in the second
Carl
half,
Anthony
they're shooting a
Towns.
terrific percentage from 3.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Miami.
He called timeout.
Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And the Heat call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now. All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now, let's just talk about this one here for Carl Anthony Towns. He just made it a great defensive effort. You know, putting in a lot of strategy, that is a lot to take in for some perfect timing. The better angle is, it's not even always easy enough, but the possibility is, everyone has a choice for it to try to keep things going. It's not always the easier way to keep us doing, but that is just how hard it gets there. Just how you need to improve it, just get all what you can do. Of course there is. You know, Knicks are definitely doing so well. Tom Thibodeau asking him a lot of the instruction to give it off here after Hartenstein had just left it with their team. But it's just the only way. But Carl Anthony Towns must have only taken his effort to do for a new season with the team. So there could be only one way that could have it all. Of course there is. Now for that one here, we'll find out. What will it be? It might be the new balance player of the game. Let's hope there is. Back to you, Brian.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And that
Terry Rozier Bird.
This as a score. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns down low. Working on Adebayo. Towns can't get it to go.
Some struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, we can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Butler. And he loves it.
Jimmy Butler.
That's easier said than done.
Bridges outside. Now it's Hart. Robinson defending. Hart passes to Towns. And he drops in the
Carl
layup.
Anthony
Hard
Towns.
to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
Butler against Bridges. Butler passes to Adebayo.
Bam! Adebayo!
Finish, then decide.
Jimmy Butler.
Good man.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Brunson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Outside Brunson. And again,
Jalen Brunson
triple.
for three.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Brunson against Rozier. Got a piece of it. Oh, there's the alley.
Carl Anthony Towns. Assists. Jalen Brunson.
Athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Heat trail by 12. Now Rozier. Inside. And out.
Bam! Adebayo! From Terry Rozier through.
Back on those. To the middle. And another shot. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Rozier. Miami grabs the miss. And the layup is good.
Rozier first.
As a fighter, Rozier
And Duncan Robinson.
enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
2 minutes. Dos Minto.
Brunson against Rozier. Here's Anunoby. Knocks down
OG
the
Anunoby.
And the Knicks lead by 10.
And he's
They
gonna
call
handle it if
timeout.
You give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit back.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter.
Don't forget, we got a post-game show coming up for you as we have our last part of every segment, and we've got some great things to show to you what is going around you, because that might be one change off to have it all for anything. That'll be all the games here to keep your eyes peeled on here for the next coming games to have the overlay on that. And with that being said, don't forget, the new season will be coming in here for, on the other side, and show you the game of the night. We are adding things here too here on NHL and NBA. So if you want to stick around here for the NBA games on here, you might well have to tune in for some amazing games of the night. You'll find out soon enough to keep your eyes peeled here right around the corner to give it over what you've got. With that being said, it is now time to reveal the New Balance Player of the Game. Who do you have, Brian?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game was about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Hard against Hero. Offline with a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Brunson. It's hard on the wing. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Rozier.
Jalen Brunson.
Oh, the assist is Harden.
Josh Hart.
Seventh assist to the game with that last one. Here's Hero. Shot misses. Hart with the defensive effort. Knicks leading by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
A great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. Just really impressive.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team for
He
a
fouled.
monster night.
Tyler
Jalen
Hero.
Brunson.
It's for Crystal.
Tonight, all critical
First team foul.
energy and activity. He just never seemed to
Line
stop.
minutes. Jalen Brunson. 2.
That free throw good for Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1".
Substitutional for Miami
Jalen Brunson,
Heat.
different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on
Number
and
42.
off the ball.
Kevin Love.
Here I call it funky.
Number 5. Nikola Jovic. And number 24. Haywood Highsmith.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
And how about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
That doesn't go either for Hero. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Rozier against Payne.
And that's the game. Your final score: New York Knicks 68,
Boy, a nice
Miami
win on
Heat
the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Carl Anthony Towns. Carl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaCourse, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Alright, that was it. Thank you so much here, Brian. And what a finishing upset to put this game to a road win on an opening night for the New York Knicks. Oh, I say so. I mean, they were really up and crushing things over, and they really are doing so well. Got things off to a great start out there, you know? What I'm saying? That's what I always really are believing on to start things off. Here's how I do with the total statistics. Right in between of the Heat and the Knicks, 58% for the field goals. Then it was 50% for the New York Knicks with 3-pointers. And it was 80% for the free throws for Miami. Then 10 fast break points was for the Knicks. And both guys did really well in points in the paint with 36. 7 second chance points for the New York Knicks. But it was followed by 10 bench points for the Miami Heat. And then it was 24 assists for New York Knicks. 11 and 25 by offense rebounds and defense rebounds in between the Heat and the Knicks. 5 steals were given for Miami Heat, and it was 3 blocks for the New York Knicks, with 6 turnovers and 4 points off. 5 team fouls, even up. 7 dunks were performed here for Miami Heat. 14 is where it comes to a biggest lead over here on the other side. Just had to be New York Knicks to get it over, with 16:06 remaining at the time of possession, and then only 2 timeouts remaining. And that's what being said right now, is this is definitely how tense got really well. But New York Knicks did it all. Of course it is. That's what we all are expected to see. What happens? And with that being said, time for your take for your 3-star players of the game, Wood Spinny. Alright, thank you very much. Time for 3-star players of the game as I start things over here for the other side. For the Heat, we have is Terry Rozier III with 15 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and he only had 6 out of 16 field goals with 1 3-pointer. Just only 27 performance effort, nothing too special, but only 2 dunks was just a way that makes the finish. Excellent drive, just happened over again. He's popping in everything. On the other side right now for number 2 spot, we got a good look here. Bam Adebayo with 16 points with 8 rebounds and 1 steal. 7 out of 10 field goals are doing really well for so far. With 4 dunks, 16 performance effort, and it definitely did really well for the free throws. He was comfortable enough and he was going to take it all, but the rejection wasn't even an option too. So that just able to have a heavy contested defense, done it all. And your number 1 star, New Balance player of the game, Jalen Brunson, with 22 points and 3 rebounds and 4 assists with 8 out of 12 field goals, 3 3-pointers, perfect free throws, 30 performance effort. He has been knocking things in. Great alley-oop pass to Karl Anthony Towns. He was wide open to give a good right timing. Just as you were going to mention it, because that really gives it all credit. Well, folks, that's going to be do here for now. I hope you enjoyed this part of the game. And don't worry, we'll have a next game right underway shortly to keep your eyes on appearances, as we will have the next part of the game to keep your appearance for game number 2 as we see the Raptors face against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. That'll be the next game to keep your eyes peeled for the next coming game. And for being said right now, I hope you enjoyed the first game. It was so exciting, and I really can't wait for another new season to keep on rallying. But now, this is the season where it starts for season 9. And if you enjoyed yourself, you may want to check out others for the NBA on 2K Sports. No matter in between season 1 or through the current last season, season 8. What goes better than that? Well, you may never know what's going to change it up. In the meantime, thank you all for watching, and until next time, peace out, folks, for the while, as the NBA on 2K Sports style of NBA 2k25. I'm Wood Spearney, and I'm Tyler Beast, thanking you for watching. Until next time. Good night, everybody.
If you don't, somebody will.